What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So quick market outlook today. So we're gonna start with GBPJPY. Yeah, as you guys know, our take profit's been hit on the buy. If you followed my weekly market breakdown last week, you would have had that buy, and you would have had another entry on a lower time frame. So what do we see with GBPJPY right now? We're in a very interesting area here right now, right? So we want to quickly pull out the Fibonacci, come from this line till here and see how we fare. As you can see, there's still a 78.6 before we kind of get convinced of the buy sentiment. So what I'm looking for, if we buy, I would get in from here, a break and a retest of that area, make my stop loss just below that, right? And then I would run it all the way up till here. What would that look like on a lower time frame? Is like this. So see, if we wait for a retest of this area here, that's fine, and then we'll run it all the way up, right? So that's what my buy sentiment would look like. However, we also want to be ready for a sell should a sell pan out. Now, I don't want to bother with retests that might take place in this area over here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a sell from down here, right? If we sell, I'll sell it all the way down to this level over here, right? What that is this area over here. Now, what you can see is GBPJPY tends, that's 1, 2, 3 rejections of that same area. So that's why that will be our buy sentiment. And as you can see here, we got a couple of rejections here as well. That will be my sell sentiment. If we buy and we break up, we touch that take profit and we break above this line, I'll then extend the buy, which will be in the weekly follow-up call. If we don't, we could catch a sell down here, which I'll also follow up with my weekly outlook call. Then we'll take a sell from something like this. Yeah, we'll take a sell, yeah, something like that, instead of like the move from down here down to the bottom. But this is my sentiments for now, guys. Remember, break, retest, in. So just remember, once again, break, retest, in. Right? Break, retest, in. Only wait for the retest, guys. Right? That's the one thing you kind of have to. It's the confirmations of everything we need. So this, for now, is what I'm looking for on GBPJPY. Right? With that, let's have a quick glance at Nasdaq. So Nas has just been playing the game amazingly. Stunning. We're 3 for 3 in the videos right now. Right? So what are we looking for here? Right? We want to go to a lower time frame because we're going to catch shorter entries until Nas shows its true colors again. So the sell I shared with my guys in the group, the sell over here, right? That's okay. That was just filling the imbalance out there, right? So now what we're going to look for is, we want to see what Nasdaq is going to do. So we're going to first start with the buy sentiment. My bias here is still very much sell for now. It might change after the course of today. I just need to keep an eye on the chart, so just keep that in mind. But for now, my bias is still sell, right? So this would look like a buy, would look like this, right? Break above this line, retest, come back up here, right? You could run it all the way till the trend line, and once we hit here, once we hit this line, you move your stop to entry. Once we clear this, you can move your stop to profits. However, me being a conservative trader, I'm just going to say that would be my buy sentiment, right? For a sell sentiment, what this would look like for me, I want to see a rejection of this area, right? And I just move this over. I want to see a rejection of this area and a confirmed bearish candle. Should that happen, right? I'd get in from here, stop loss just about there, and I'd run it all the way down into this area over here. So as you can see, guys, big moves that I'm kind of chasing. This is just to keep you guys at bay for now. Like this should keep you busy for like at least the first 3 days of the week. So that's your sentiments. Don't jump in unless you see a rejection or confirmed candle. If you're a little bit afraid of that entry, right, you could try this out, right? So we want to catch a retest of this area here, right? A little bit worse of risk reward, but it's still worth the go. So you wait for the market will pull upward, right? It'll pull up, we'll do some funny stuff over there, come down, and then once we retest from the downside up, get that confirmed candle, then we jump in on the sell, right? So that's my sentiment for the Nasdaq. Um, Pretty much markets are like neither here nor there. Like if we look at Nas quickly at the high time frame, seeing as we have some time left, we filled out all the imbalances here. We filled out the imbalance there. Market must come down like here somewhere. Well, not must, but you know, like I suspect the market will come test these lower regions right now. So Nas is on a full-on sell mode right now. It's in an area that I suspected. We were talking of this area for a long time, like this whole block basically. Yeah, let me just map it out for you guys. This block has been of interest to me for quite some time. This little area. So if we do confirm, I'll be chasing the low side areas, but you just need to wait for confirmations of everything. Yeah. So want to have a quick glance at the news once again. Right, let's have a look at the economic calendar. Right, now we go for this week. Okay, cool. So we have average earnings index coming up now soon. That's tomorrow. Claimant count change. We have PPI. PPI is very good at pay attention to this because it actually applies to the Nasdaq. Core retail sales, that's also pretty important for the Nasdaq. We have crude oil inventories, we have FOMC economic projections. Now guys, from Wednesday things are going to get wild. So Wednesday, what I'd like to do is I'd like to kind of just come online live while this is happening. Then we have the BOE interest rate decision. This week is a good week to trade, guys, basically. Whoops. This is a very good week to trade this week. In terms of overall, the two things we share the most, this would be the most important week for us for now, right? When we're thinking from a scalp perspective, this news events are perfect to do what we need to do, right? So just by way of update, guys, what I'd like to do is just advise you guys quickly. So the live streams were supposed to come out as of this week. This was supposed to be, I know I said last week, like now. Reason why it didn't go is because we kind of started having a little bit of technical difficulty in terms of what's happening in South Africa with the load shedding, and streams kept getting cut off in our test streams. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait and hold off until this load shedding events stop officially, and then we'll jump back into the charts and do live things. What I will do in the interim though is maybe see if we can't squeeze in a couple of live sessions in between here to see if we can't trade some of this. Yeah. Just one thing though, guys, is with the UK, Ukraine, and with everything else in between, actually, markets have been a little bit dangerous to be trading in, and I don't want to sit in a live session where I can't help people do their thing. Like, I know where my risk elements sit, but I don't want to encourage reckless trading or what would appear as reckless trading, because I'm not offering you guys full guidance as to what needs to go on. With that being said, yeah, markets are going to cook this week. We'll be cooking up a serious storm as of tomorrow already, it seems like. So yeah, let's be ready, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, the sentiments will always be as they are here. Right? Remember the sells and the buy. We always get ready for both. My bias is sell on Nasdaq. Then GBPJPY, I'm neither here nor there with it right now. However, the buy, I had a buy up to my take profit was about here, yeah, and that's done. I do suspect we'll come touch this line and then we'll see what action happens here. Any changes in the trade, I will actually share with you guys. Looking at GBPJPY, there could be an earlier sell here as well. Come here, reject, confirm the lower low, so confirm the lower low, and then get in from here somewhere, right? So I'll make a line here just out of interest. If we can come back down, I take it from here as well, right? So I'm just gonna hide that away. And with that, guys, that concludes our market outlook video. In the weekly, in the follow-up video that I'm going to be sharing, I'm also going to cover a little bit of gold and oil as well. That's a little bit of a sneak peek into those two things that I don't really share these analyses. These are more things that I will trade myself and one or two other students that share these. So we'll be covering oil and we'll be covering gold. Some good things in the commodities based on the war. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. The relevant links are below. And with that being said, keep it moving more than average.